Drivers, start your engines!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the BORA Call of Premier Series Season 8, Race number 4 from Las Vegas. So, on pole you have Donovan do it. He won Atlanta, which is pretty much a sister track to Las Vegas, especially in the way the track races in BORA. He's on pole. To his outside is Mo Akers. Then you have TJ Friend and Evan Byrne. Glenn Dewitt and Danny Coffey. Kevin Vaughn and Philip John. Samet Oskin. Nick Flood, excuse me. Ryan Kesey and Gary Alsop. Max Anderson and Otto Velmont. Gustav Unberg. Keith Stevens and Zach Fitzwater Sr., David Strait, and TJ Hanley. 54 laps here from Sin City. Who's going to roll the dice and gamble their way into victory lane? Donovan Dewitt rolled 3.7s and got the pole here in Las Vegas. Green flag is out. And how about TJ Friend qualifying up there in third, man? I know he's part of Rich Petty Motorsports, so it shouldn't be surprising. But traditionally in BORA, usually only one of the RPM cars is pretty solid. And Danny Coffey about to push that 44 up to the lead. Everyone did take the green, it appears, so that's pretty cool. And TJ Friend will lead lap number 1, but he's got a Red Bull parade behind him. Nick Flood, I hope he doesn't make it through on lap 2. He will make it 3 wide, though, to the inside of Philip John. These cars are a little bit wider than they were last season. And I don't think the drivers realize that, man. They try pushing into situations they really shouldn't be in. It's all TJ Friend out front. I say that. Here comes Nick Flood with a huge run. Gary Alsop to the inside. Here comes Max Anderson. Won 2 of the first 3 races this season. He won the Daytona 500. Then he won Phoenix. And he's going to get to the inside of Gary Alsop through the trial. Looks like Otto Velmont trying to take it 3 wide there for second. He will successfully do that. Let's check out the fastest lap so far. Right now it belongs to Nick Ventura. What the? Nick Ventura's got the fastest lap. Second fastest lap belongs to S8R4 Power Champion Motorsports. 2 of the most underfunded teams in the Premier Series. Wouldn't it be something if one of them stole the playoff point? Speaking of S8R4 in that 32 car, it should be interesting to note that he drives for Champion Motorsports. That is a subscriber-owned team. He was given a 4-race contract based purely off performance, and if he could attract some sponsors or whatever, that would extend to a full season opportunity, or a full-time opportunity throughout the season. If not, we could see other people pop in for that 32 car this season. And right now, Isaiah with the fastest lap. Where is he at on track? There he is, right in front of Nick Ventura, back in 35th. Champion Motorsports' goal was top 30s every race. Neither Isaiah or Brayson have really contained that goal so hot. Isaiah started the season off pretty well, though. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on that situation as the race goes on. Right now it is Nick Ventura with the fastest lap. And he definitely got that thanks to draft. I'm getting some major frame rate, boys. I apologize. And it looks like a tire really isn't falling off yet. Guy's still running really quick laps. It's just the right situation to give you that kind of lap. It's 2-car breakaway as Otto Velmont has locked bumpers with TJ Friend in a 2-car tandem. So be careful not to get on that left quarter panel. And be careful not to overheat that thing, man. These cars, you can't really lock up that well. The opening to the radiator is so small that it doesn't take much to make these cars overheat. And to stop all cool air getting in there. I was looking at that because David Strait and Dylan Rahimian both just came out of nowhere to be in 5th and 6th. Tim Randolph has caught the top 2 along with the rest of the pack. I'm surprised Otto Velmont's been so loyal. So loyal to TJ Friend. He's been all over him, but not really pulling out to pass. He's keeping half the nose out in clean air, though. I wonder if that's good enough to get him, or keep him from overheating, as his teammate Alexander, TJ Friend's teammate Alexander Rowe did get up there. He's going to quickly lose that 3rd position. TJ Hanley back there in 10th last time by. All Rich Petty Motorsports cars in the top 10. Tim Randolph to the inside. Dylan Abrahamian nearly making contact with that one car. Eli Bright now getting past David Strait, bringing Danny Coffey with him. Otto Velmont's done being loyal. He wants some leading action. If the 44 quickly gets out of it and gets behind the 79, he might be able to slide back in line. Or he can try pinching him and just side draft his way back up there. It's going to be hard. That 44 car has been quick today, though, man. I think he's led every lap. That's going to end here. Now Otto Velmont to the top spot with help from Tim Randolph, Dylan Abrahamian, Eli Bright. A whole bunch of Chevys. And the DEI power to the inside. Dylan Abrahamian. Oh, boy. Dylan Abrahamian nearly causing a big one as he came down back in front of his teammate Eli Bright. I know I probably shouldn't mention it, but it's been an ongoing thing since last season, and if I jinxed them, I'm so sorry, but you gotta remember, if you're near them, that DEI curse. 2 DEI cars lead the field, and they're both being really aggressive. TJ Hanley can take him 3 wide. They'll never even backing out of it off the outside, man. This race just got intense when there's not a super dominant car out front. This race gets wild. So when should we start seeing these guys on pit road? My estimation is within the next 3 laps. Both Champion Motorsports cars running in the back of the field, though. So, I don't know if that's some strategy play or they think it's about to be a big one, and they're trying to get that top 30 goal. Fastest lap still belongs to Nick Ventura. He's coming off a 7th place finish at Phoenix as well. His amateur series team that he owns, part of Nick Ventura Racing, is, I believe, 6th in points with Damien Malorn. So, oh, and there's a wreck. Donovan Dewitt, big damage to Med Oskin. Nick Ventura got in it. Keegan Allsup does lead them back. We'll right back to what just happened. Don't know what happened, but I saw Donovan Dewitt in that 21 car. Nick Ventura got pile drove. Oh, man, everyone just, like, went crazy. Tough break for Jay Jefferson. I think he came in this race 2nd in points. I know it's too early to talk about that, but... what happened? Carter Freeze and Rebecca Tyler, they're not even teammates, but their cars look similar, so they're, like, always near each other. And it really trips me out. Oh, Semedos came back and get into the field. It would Jeff Bright and Fitzwater kind of getting into each other, getting on a pit road. Oh, and Fitzwater gets hit by Evan Byrne. Oh, it's big damage to the 01. Unnecessary damage as well. I wonder what happened to Nick, because he was already in the wall before that happened. Kyle Kaiser kind of just popped him a little bit. Alright, we're back for 3-star. No one DNF'd. Evan Byrne and Kevin Milano are a lap down to Everingham cars. Your leader is not Ryan Winters in the 77. It is Keegan Allsup in the 24. And the Ryan Spangler, Eli Bright, TJ Hanley, Dylan Abrahamian, Otto Velmont, Pretty Shaw, David Strait, Alexander Rowe, and Adam Akers running out your top 10. I don't think the 77 will be off pace. He is the last car on the lap and very close final lap down. So he's going to want to hope for a caution really quickly. The 9, I would imagine, is slightly off pace as well as the 19. We shall see. And that's going to suck for Eli Bright. Looks like he's going to get held up behind Evan Byrne. I don't know. Maybe the 9's not that far off pace. I don't know. Ryan Winters definitely is more off pace than I would have imagined. Or would have thought. Keegan Allsup and Ryan Spangler can use this as a grand opportunity to pull away. They're going to push Kevin Milano back onto the lead lap. Oh, Keegan Allsup pitting, and along with Ryan Spangler. That actually kind of scared me a little bit. Not a little bit, actually scared me quite a bit. So the 1 of Dylan Abrahamian is in the lead. Eli Bright 2nd, TJ Hanley 3rd. Pretty Shaw 4th, Otto Velmont 5th, David Strait 6th, Adam Akers looks like he's going to be 7th, Ryan Kesey 8th, Alexander Rowe 9th, or now Max Anderson 9th, and Alexander Rowe 10th. Let's see, Evan Byrne, will he hold anybody up? He doesn't appear to be that far off pace, but just enough that it could be worrisome if you get stuck behind him. Philip John all over the back. Remember the 43, but there's nowhere the 43 can go. He can jump to the outside and hit the marbles and probably go right into the wall. And Philip John making an aggressive move underneath the 43. Back to the battle for the lead is Eli Bright underneath Dylan Abrahamian. Ryan Winters is praying for a caution. Eli Bright has won at Las Vegas before. So is it strange to see him being the most competitive he's been all season? Today, of all places, for the first time? That was weird phrasing. I don't know. You tell me. Dylan Everhamian up there as well. Pretty solid rookie for Stewart Haas Racing, taking a two past Daytona 500 winners and a past champion 3 wide for the lead. Eli backed out of that, but TJ Hanley wasn't going to give up so easily. Adam Akers pushing Otto Velmont up to the 3 wide battle for the lead. Oh, and we have smoke. I don't know what from. Oh, Max Anderson with huge damage. Same with Tim Randolph and Evan Byrne. How is that not a caution? I don't know. I say Max. I'm gonna say Moe because I think I said Max Anderson, but it's not Max Anderson. So the 89 ran really wide there. Made me think someone's about to pit. I don't know what happened. But he just gave Ryan Kesey the position. There's no caution though. Fastest lap now belongs to Keon Eddington. So that Cinderella story is probably put to bed. As the 7 and 32, or the 71 and 32 are 18th and 19th. So Tim Randolph and Mo Akers both did retire off that caution or off that crash. And I'll bring on a caution during the next caution. If I remember, I will try to go back and check out what happened. And the last thing anyone wants to see is Max Anderson going up there trying to challenge for the lead. As he already has 2 wins this season, 10 playoff points, just 3 races into the season. And remember, it's not winning you're into the playoffs. You do get playoff points for winning, but it's gonna be the top 16 at the end of the regular season. So winning early on is important, but it does not secure him in anything. If he starts finishing last, he could still miss the playoffs. Adam Akers did find his way back down into the inside line. And Max Anderson will take the lead for the first time all day. He will lead lap 27 of 54. About halfway. Adam Akers got real loose or something. I don't know what happened. That just stacked up the entire field. Oh, Max Anderson's about to pit, I believe. This could cause a crash, man. That's kind of what caused one earlier, I think. Ooh. The underfunded cars nearly just freight trained everyone. So green flag pit stops are starting. So Otto Velmont is your leader. And Otto Velmont does not pit. And he has a pretty good sized lead over Ryan Kesey and Philip John. And his injured teammate in between them. Is caution out? The caution is out. Oh, this is interesting. That just trapped a lot of people a lap down. They're probably about to get waved around. We shall see. But first, what brought out the caution? Aha, Nick Ventura, man. He's had a lot of momentum going for him and his entire organization. And Samet Ozkin and him make contact. Just destroyed the 52 of Brayson Mitchell. Unsure exactly what happened here. Let's go to helicopter view. Watching the 71 and the 91. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get damn arrow. Let's rewind that. I messed up the damn camera view thing. I don't really know what happened. I think I was racing. The 52 and the 91 definitely came down a little bit, or came up and down, but that was just racing, really. Just an unfortunate spot to have 3 cars. Samet Ozkin, Brayson Mitchell, and Nick Ventura. All 3 honestly likely done, because that's massive damage for all of them. Back for 3-star. Actually, we'll be back to check out what happened with Mo Akers and Tim Randolph. Alright, watching Tim Randolph in the 30. This was a couple laps ago, so the 21 and the 9 make contact. That sends down into the 30. How this was not a caution, I have no idea, to be honest. But yeah, back to the restart. Alright, so we already knew Mo Akers, Tim Randolph retired. Nick Ventura sitting at 39th, Brayson Mitchell 38th. Samet Ozkin will end up 37th. Not a good day for Everham if they are... all of them but one of their cars is going to finish probably worse than 35th. 31 cars remain on the lead lap. Your leader is Otto Velmont, the other Everham car. And he is starting deep in the field because of the way the wave rounds worked out. So everyone in front of the 79 is technically in the lead lap. Well, not everyone, but a lot of the cars on the outside. And Otto Belmont chose the wrong lane there in turn 1. Philip John's going to get by for the lead. Maybe not. Because Evan Byrne moved up, and that's going to hold up a whole bunch of people. But how about Rebecca Tyler going for the lead? Brad Stover just lost a motor off turn 4. Good thing he pulled down into the grass. That could have been very bad. Rebecca Tyler going for the lead, and she'll get it. As Glenn Dewey going to hold up the 79. Fast lap still belongs to Keon Eddington. That would be Hendrick Motorsports' first playoff point of the season, I do believe. Man, Rebecca Tyler, hopefully she can at least lead this lap. She will. How about that? I love it. But yeah, this could be Hendrick Motorsports' first playoff point of the season. Ryan Kesey, let Ganassi and Rebecca Tyler have their fun. But he's going to try taking the lead. And all these cars that got back on the lap just now are pulling away. Tough break for TJ Fred, man. He had the fastest car early on. That 77's barely been on the lap for a lot of this race. He just can't catch a break. Oh, and Rebecca Tyler loses a motor. Her rookie year was season 5, I believe. Or season 4. No, it was season 5. And she had the exact same kind of luck back then as well. She'd have a really good run almost every week, but bad luck. And it happens again, man. Unbelievable. You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it. Ryan Kesey, though, is your leader. Second place, Cody Brennan. Third place, Damian Stone. Fourth place, David Strait. And fifth right now, looks like it's a battle between Eli Bright and Gary also. Now, Ryan Kesey, do you lap your teammate Ryan Winters? Well, you might have. I don't know. He has a kind of a buffer between him and second. He did, before he got held up by a lot of slower cars. But here comes that 48. It's been a long time since a 48 car. No, it has not. It's been since Talladega in the Chase last season. Before that, though, it was a long time. So Meadows can actually won Talladega last fall. Or, not last fall. You know what I mean. Damian Stone, the rookie, man. Tied for the all-time wins list in the Amateur Series, making his rookie campaign in the Premier Series for a really struggling organization. Stewart-Haas Racing was not supposed to be good this year because they haven't been good in a long time. But here he is, running in third, and they already have a playoff point because Pretty Shaw had the fastest lap at Daytona. So, is Stewart-Haas Racing on the come-up? We shall see. Pretty Shaw back there in 16th, so they're in a pretty solid average finish, or average running order right now. And they're 3 wide in front of the leader as Ryan Kesey gets involved in this cluster. And he's going to put a lot of these good cars back a lot down. Max Anderson, 2-time winner this season. Ryan Spangler had a lot of hype coming in. He's won the Amateur Series Championship, almost won the Truck Series Championship, and just not having the success everyone anticipated he'd have 4 races into the Premier Series. Sorry about that, man. I had a sneezing fit. It's Cody Brennan now looking to the inside of Ryan Kesey. And the lead will change. Cody Brennan to the top spot. Third place, Damian Stone, unable to take advantage of this because he's side by side with a lapped car. Oh, Keegan also all over his teammate Keon Eddington. Oh, man, TJ Friend in it. Oh, this just took out a lot of cars. Joseph Rakowski's in it. Philip John. Gary Alsop. Dylan Ebrahimian had such a good run going as well. We'll be back to check out what just happened. I'm not sure if this was a way to guarantee his teammate Cody Brennan could have a better chance of winning by destroying one of his main competitors this race, but Keegan Alsop going to destroy Keon Eddington, his teammate. Oh my god, what hard hits those were, dude. That was ridiculous. TJ Friend had such a good run going early on, and It's gonna end like this. Oh, that 33 though, Ryan Spangler. Everyone's leaning on each other. I wonder if they're about to start coming to the pits, but then, oh my God, that's hard. I don't even think the hit stopped coming yet. Hit head on, dude. Oh my God, who was that? It's a blue car, I know that. There's a 79 of Otto Velmont. He had a great run going. Or not at this time, but he's had a good run today. Oh, man. That's how Dylan Abrahamian gets in it. Gustav Odenberg got a piece. Move back for the restart. Since there's less than 10 laps to go, they don't put the field side by side for the lap cars inside, lead lap cars outside. So Max Anderson is not your leader. It is Cody Brennan. And then Ryan Kesey, Keith Stevens, Eli Bright, and David Strait running out your top 5. Adam Akers 6th, Alexander 7th, Nick Flood 8th, Danny Coffey 9th, and Gary Alsop rounding out your top 10. But Max Anderson will lead them to the green on lap 48 of 54. Then Kevin Milano right behind him as well. So you can see who DNF'd off that crash real quick. You got Joseph Rakowski out of Velmont, Gary Alsop, Dylan Abrahamian, TJ Friend, Ryan Spangler, Keon Eddington. Rebecca Tyler did lose the ignition, and Brad Stover lost the header. Ryan Kesey now looking to the inside. Keegan also, man, he's been aggressive today, even though he's been a lap down. Not the whole race, but for a good chunk of it. And here he goes to the inside of the 12, trying to get back on the lap. If there's a caution now, this race is basically over. But just trying to better his chances, I guess. I don't know. I don't agree with the way he's racing at this current time, but Keith Stevens looking to the inside. Keith Stevens in his sophomore season for Red Bull. He's never won in the Call of Duty Premier Series. Could today be the day? Thought I heard crashing. 5 to go here at Las Vegas. David Strait as well, never won. He's in his sophomore season. You have Alexander Rowe. He's won a couple times. Past Daytona 500 winner. Since we're on the topic about winning, who's that in the 89 making his way towards the top 5? That's Adam Akers. Been in the series since season 1. Full time. Has never won in the Call of Duty Premier Series. Could today be the day? He's moving up into 5th right now. 3 wide, 4 though for second. Danny Coffey to the inside of Alexander Rowe and David Strait. It's going to be a Red Bull 1-2, just like last race. Coming to 3 to go. And they are letting Keith Stevens pull away as he's locked together with his teammate Max Anderson. So Danny Coffey up to 2nd. Adam Akers trying to get past Alexander Rowe for 3rd. Danny Coffey just caught him so fast. Like he shot out of a rocket just now. Danny Coffey got 2nd last race at Phoenix, I believe. I'm pretty sure, yes. There's so many Red Bull cars, man. It's hard to remember. He got 2nd last week. He doesn't want to get 2nd again. 2 to go here in Las Vegas. Who's going to gamble? Eli Bright to the inside of Adam Akers. This is one of Eli's best tracks. It's a Red Bull train, but the 84 barely on the lead lap. Keegan also can get to the inside of Danny Coffey. I think that just gave Keith Stevens his first career win. Keegan also not out here to make friends, apparently. Now, if Keegan also gets to the inside of the 82, that'll cement his legacy as someone who doesn't give an F. Last lap here at Las Vegas. Can Keith Stevens hold on? Coming through turns 3 and 4. Keith Stevens going to put his team at Max Anderson a lap down. And Keith Stevens, career win number 1, comes at Las Vegas. What could have been, man, if lap cars didn't try to battle the leaders. I hate that, but what are you going to do? But there you have it, man. Keith Stevens, well-deserved win. He deserved a couple last season, to be honest. And Red Bull now wins 3 out of the first 4. We'll be back to look at your official results. But first, Keon Eddington getting the playoff point. Keith Stevens, your winning photos up on the top right. Now, Danny Coffey is going to get 2nd place for the 2nd consecutive race. Eli Bright's going to get 3rd. Cody Brennan 4th. Gary also rounding out your top 5. You have Damian Stone 6th. Adam Akers 7th. Alexander Rowe 8th, TJ Hanley 9th, and David Sharp running your top 10. Notables outside of the top 10. You got Nick Flood 12th. Ryan Kesey fell down to 13th after restarting, I believe, second with, 7-8 to go? Gustav Ormer 14th. Isaiah Ford 15th. I bet that's be good enough to secure his full-time opportunity. We shall see. Then you have Tyler Kaiser 16th. All the way down to Philip John 18th after being involved in a wreck. Jay Jefferson 19th after being involved in a really early wreck. And then Fitzwater 22nd. Keegan also 21st. Max Anderson 24th. And all the way down Joe Rukowski, the first car DNF'd. And you see everyone else finished. So that was the race. Honestly, I really enjoy Las Vegas. I know that BORA usually goes to pretty similar tracks. Pretty close together or throughout the season. That's just because if I try mixing up and there's no passing, I don't want to put that out there for you guys. I'd rather have a safety net of tracks I know are good, or the tracks I've tested in the other series that I know can produce quality racing. Because would you guys rather 2 Las Vegas a season or 1 Las Vegas and 1 Kentucky? Exactly. Let me know, honestly, if you guys would rather a couple boring tracks that make it a lot more different throughout the season, or more similar tracks, never more than twice a season. Just making the season more exciting. Let me know. I'm genuinely curious. I'll ask that in Discord and Twitter as well, because I'm genuinely curious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, see you guys next time. Goodbye.
He said, boy, can you make fans stand and scream your name? Have you hit him in the ass, never let off the gas till you rode into victory lane? He said, boy, do you know how it feels when you're running 3 wide? 'Cause if you're Daytona bound, let me wonder your